Ever wondered if baking soda, toothpaste, and even a splash of Coca-Cola could bring your dull headlights back to a crystal clear shine? Over time, every headlight takes a beating sun, dust, and rain, leave them yellow and cloudy. Do you think Coca-Cola really makes a difference, or is it just a myth? You'll find out in a moment. Grab a small bowl and scoop in a few tablespoons of baking soda. It's something most of us already have in the pantry, and it works wonders for scrubbing and lifting off grime. Next, squeeze in some toothpaste. Doesn't have to be fancy, just the regular white paste you use every morning. With a spoon, mix the two together until they form a thick paste. Now here's where it gets interesting. Add just a splash of Coca-Cola. Stir it all in and you'll see the mixture loosen up into a smooth, creamy solution. This little combo works because the baking soda gently polishes the toothpaste, helps cut through cloudiness, and the Coke adds a bit of acidity to tackle stubborn stains. Before applying, I like to prep the headlight by using painter's tape to split it in half. That way, when we're done, we'll have a clear side-by-side comparison. It's always satisfying to see proof right in front of you. With everything ready, grab a brush and spread a generous coat of the mixture onto one side of the headlight. This is where the magic begins. Now that we've brushed our homemade mixture onto one side of the headlight, it's time to do the real work, sanding. This step may sound intimidating, but trust me, it's simple. And it's what makes the difference between a quick wipe and a real restoration. We'll start with P1000 sandpaper. This grit is fine enough not to damage the plastic, but rough enough to cut through that cloudy layer that's been building up for years. Dip the sandpaper in water to keep it wet, and then move it across the headlight in even strokes. I like to go in a back and forth motion, keeping the pressure firm but controlled. The water helps wash away the yellow residue while preventing scratches from getting too deep. After a minute or so, rinse the headlight with clean water and wipe it dry with a soft cloth. You'll already see some improvement. Next, we're moving to P1500 sandpaper. This is a bit finer, which means it smooths out the scratches left behind by the first round. Think of it as polishing the surface layer by layer. After sanding for a couple of minutes, rinse and dry the headlight again. At this point, the surface should start to look much clearer, but we're not done yet. Now we step up to P2000 sandpaper. This ultra-fine grit is all about giving the lens that smooth, glassy finish. Once more, keep it wet and sand with patience. It might feel like you're barely scratching the surface, but what you're really doing is erasing the haze and bringing out a polished shine. After a few minutes, rinse and dry the headlight thoroughly. By now you'll notice that the half we're working on is already brighter compared to the untouched side. But we're going to push it even further. Apply another layer of plain toothpaste directly onto the sanded headlight. On the right side, the untouched half is still cloudy, yellowed, and dull. This side-by-side comparison really tells the story. What once looked like an old, worn-out headlight that would cost $100 or more to replace is now shining bright again with just a few simple items you already have around the house. And here's the best part. Not only do your headlights look better, but they're also safer. A clear headlight puts more light on the road, making night driving easier on your eyes and helping you spot hazards sooner. With just a bit of time, patience, and creativity, you turned something you thought was junk into something that works like new again. If you enjoyed this trick, do me a favor, hit the like button, share this video with a friend who could use it, and don't forget to subscribe. I've got plenty more simple DIY ideas coming your way that save money, spark creativity, and make everyday life easier.